The airplane. Specifically, we'll be discussing the invention of the first airplane, which took place just over a century ago. This incredible invention revolutionized transportation, travel, and warfare, and set the stage for the development of modern aviation. So, without further ado, let's get started. The Wright brothers. The invention of the first airplane is often credited to the Wright brothers, Orville and Wilbur, who were born in the mid-1800s in Ohio. The brothers were fascinated by flight from a young age, and they spent much of their childhood experimenting with kites and gliders. They eventually decided to pursue their passion for flight and started their own bicycle repair shop, which would later become the site of their aviation experiments. The Wright brothers were not the first people to attempt to build a flying machine. Many inventors and scientists had been experimenting with flight for centuries, but none had been successful in creating a machine that could fly for more than a few seconds. The Wright brothers were determined to change that. In 1903, the Wright brothers built and tested their first airplane, which they called the Wright Flyer. The Flyer was a biplane with a wingspan of just over 40 feet and a weight of 605 pounds. It was powered by a 12-horsepower engine and had a maximum speed of 30 miles per hour. On December 17, 1903, the Wright brothers made history when they successfully flew the Flyer for 12 seconds, covering a distance of 120 feet. This was the first time in human history that a heavier-than-air machine had flown under its own power. The challenges of flight. While the Wright brothers had achieved the first successful flight, they still faced many challenges in the development of their airplane. One of the biggest challenges they faced was controlling the aircraft in flight. The early airplanes were difficult to control, and many early pilots lost their lives in crashes. The Wright brothers spent years experimenting with different wing designs and control systems until they finally developed a plane that was stable and controllable in flight. Another challenge was the development of a reliable and powerful engine. The early engines were heavy and inefficient, which made it difficult to achieve sustained flight. The Wright brothers worked with a number of different engine designs before settling on a lightweight and powerful engine that could keep their airplane in the air for long periods of time. Finally, the Wright brothers had to overcome the challenge of public perception. At the time, many people were skeptical of the idea of flying, and some even believed that it was impossible. The Wright brothers had to work hard to convince people that flight was not only possible but also safe and reliable. The impact of the first airplane. The invention of the first airplane had a profound impact on the world. It revolutionized transportation, making it possible to travel long distances quickly and efficiently. It also opened up new possibilities for trade and commerce, as goods could be transported more quickly and easily than ever before. The airplane also had a major impact on warfare, as it made it possible to conduct aerial reconnaissance and bombing missions. The development of the airplane also paved the way for the development of modern aviation. Today, airplanes are an essential part of our transportation infrastructure, and they play a critical role in the global economy. They are used to transport people and goods all over the world, and they have made international travel accessible to millions of people. In addition to its practical applications, the airplane has also had a significant cultural impact. It has inspired countless works of art, literature, and music, and it has become a symbol of human innovation and progress. The airplane has also played a major role in popular culture, appearing in movies, television shows, and video games. Overall, the invention of the first airplane was a pivotal moment in human history. It marked the beginning of a new era of transportation and technology, and it paved the way for countless innovations to come. Conclusion. So that's a brief history of the invention of the first airplane. It's amazing to think that just over a century ago, the idea of human flight was still considered impossible, and now we take it for granted. The Wright brothers' perseverance, ingenuity, and dedication to their craft changed the world forever and paved the way for modern aviation. We hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new about the history of flight. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories from history. Thanks for watching.